अस्सलाम वालेकुम। पाकिस्तान पॉडकास्ट के आज के इस शो में हम बात करेंगे तुर्की और शाम में आए हुए ज़लज़ले के हवाले से, जिसमें अब तक कम से कम 2300 अफराद हलाक हो चुके हैं, हज़ारों ज़ख्मी हैं और शदीद तबाही के बाद जो है वो इमदादी कार्रवाइयों में तेज़ी आ गई है। तुर्क हुकूमत ने और अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा ने हंगामी हालत नाफिज करते हुए आलमी इमदाद की अपील भी की है। इस सिलसिले में हम चलते हैं इस्तांबुल, जहाँ पे वहाँ जो मकामी जर्नलिस्ट हैं कुसे नूर, वो हमारे साथ हैं। लेट्स मूव टू इस्तांबुल वेयर वी हैव कुसे नूर, a local journalist. Thank you, Kuse, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
The death toll from a strong earthquake in southeastern Turkey near the Syrian border has exceeded 2,300 people across both countries. Turkey's disaster agency said more than 1,500 people died, whereas in Syria, it is being said that more than 800 people have died. It is said to be Turkey's worst disaster in decades, in more than 8 decades. So, Kuset, can you tell me, like how things happen today?
At 4, almost 4 p.m., most of the people are sleeping. It's normally. Then nothing can imagining what is going on because we just feel buildings moving around. That is. Then people screaming. Also dog, also animals. It's something so sad. There is some people take some videos of it. It's like a big sun coming to the ground. Something unbelievable. Like too big. Like a sun coming down to the ground. Like this. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like more last 30 years we didn't see something like this. It's too big. Too big. And for now, like more than 1,500 of death and more than 10,000 people injured still now, and maybe the number will be up, we don't know still now. And also there is people still now stuck, we don't know what to do, like still now people are working to get them out. Can you imagine a big street, all of it, it's down, no building at all, nothing's you can't see, just a ground, no tree, nothing's, just a street. All the buildings are down. Turkey or Syria, the same. And something so sad, like in Idlib, we are in Idlib, we don't have the same machine in Turkey. Like Turkey have maybe as a machine that can help people, but in Syria we are living in Idlib like a circle, and we have nothing. Like we need lots of stuff to help people. Like still now we don't know what to do. Still now there is people stuck. Turkey and in Idlib in Syria.
So, Kuse, as per US Geological Survey, a 7.8 magnitude tremor struck at local time 4 a.m. At the depth of 17 kilometer or 11 miles near the city of Gaziantep. And the second tremor struck around 12 hours later. So, can you tell us the details?
It's happening like 2 or 3 earthquake after 4 p.m., but it's not too big like the first one. And between the first one and the second one, I think like almost 40 minutes, something like this. Then after 40 minutes, it's like almost 12 hours, the last one. And people are just in the street screaming, they don't know what to do, what is going on. Like it's so hard to see all of this. It's so hard. Like it's you are seeing people, you can't helping them, like all of us together the same. You can't help anybody, like you see people in the street, and another one it's running. That is too hard, too hard.
So, Kusib, as per United Nations Secretary General, he has called for international response to the crisis, saying that many of the families hit by the disaster were already in need of humanitarian aid in areas where access is a challenge. So, how are the relief activities right now?
It's I don't have word to explain it, like what I see it or I feel it. Like everything's it's hard. After a storm in Idlib or in Turkey, like cold, bombs and everything's, now we have earthquake. Like most of the people in Idlib, they are living in tents and in cold. They don't have heater or anything. And the degree, it's like too much for them, like it's a lot. And then we have earthquake, like it's a lot. Like we are not the same of another people, we are all the same. Turkey or Syria or any other country, we are the same. But in Idlib we have more difficult things because we are in a revolution since 2011, and lots of people moved, like what is going in Syria now. After a storm in Syria in camps in Idlib, now we have earthquake. Like it's a lot, like more than 4 million people are living there, most of them children and women, old women and old men. It's a lot, like. And the number still now it's going up. We don't know what it's will happen, how much people are still inside. But we are trying to help what we can, like. Still now the number it's updating by the how, and we are seeing what is going on. We are updating the news from the people inside and from the government here.
So, Kusib, the earthquake was powerful enough to be felt as far away as Cyprus, Lebanon, and Palestine. You belong to Syria, basically. So, how are the conditions in Syria right now?
Uh, the situation in Syria, it's still day after day more bad. Like in Lebanon, they feel it, but it's not like in Syria because the area in Idlib close to the border by Turkey and not so much far. Like you can go to from Gaziantep to Idlib for 2 hours by a car. Like it's too much close, not like Lebanon or Jordan or Iraq. And there is some injured also in Lebanon and also in Aleppo. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I told you, like last 30 years or 40 years, we didn't see something like this. Nothing happening in this earth. It's so big and so big. And the situation still now, it's so sad in Syria now. Nobody expect this. Like we have bomb, we have everything from Russia, from Iran. They are bombing the area. We are seeing lots of death every day, and now we have earthquake. Like it's a lot, and people now living in tents. Now they are in the street in the storm. They feel cold. We need lots of help from world. We need them to focus and see Syria, because since 2011 still now we have surviving, trying to survive it. And nobody like seeing what is going on inside. Like we need international people come to inside Idlib to see the situation there, not just journalists. Journalists are coming for 1 or 2 days, then they are then will left. But there is a news, there is videos, there is photos. We should let the world focus in Syria to finish the war, like what it's going on in Ukraine. Like we have one killer here and there. We should to stop that. Like Since 2011, still now, day after day, it's too much hard for Syrian people and now for Ukraine. We should stop the war. We should help people because if we don't help people, nothing will change. Like now, we saw the earthquake come to Turkey and to Syria and to Lebanon and to Jordan. We don't know when next time, and we hope not to see that again for any another country.
So thank you, Kose, for updating us, and we would like to have more updates from you in the coming, hours and days. तो थैंक यू अगेन फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस। इसके साथ ही नाजरीन हमें इजाज़त दीजिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज़।